The air crackled with anticipation. Dust swirled, kicked up by the rhythmic stomping of feet. It was the eve of Oluwarian, the annual festival of the Maasai people. The village throbbed with life. Laughter echoed through the air, mingling with the rhythmic chants of the elders. Children darted between the brightly adorned huts, their faces painted with intricate patterns. The heart of the savannah beat in time with the approaching celebration. The scent of roasting meat wafted through the air, a symphony of spices tickling the nose. Women, adorned in their finest beaded necklaces and colourful shukas, stirred large pots over crackling fires. Their voices rose and fell in melodic conversation, sharing stories and laughter. The men, tall and proud in their crimson shukas, gathered in groups, their spears glinting under the setting sun. They spoke of cattle and courage, their voices deep and resonant. The Oluwarian festival was a time of unity, a celebration of life, love, and the enduring spirit of the Maasai people. It was a time for the community to come together, to honour their traditions, and to create memories that would last a lifetime. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the anticipation in the village reached fever pitch. The Oluwarian was about to begin. Among the warriors, one stood out. His presence was undeniable, a beacon of energy and charisma that drew the eyes of everyone around him. Oluwu, with his mischievous grin and eyes that sparkled like the stars dotting the night sky, was the epitome of youthful energy. His playful nature was evident in every gesture, every glance and every word he spoke. His laughter was infectious, his spirit as bright as the beads adorning his thick braided hair. The sound of his laughter could lift the spirits of the entire village, making even the most somber days feel lighter. Oluwu was known throughout the village for his bravery, his skill as a warrior, but even more so for his playful nature. His bravery was legendary, with tales of his courage spreading far and wide, yet it was his light-heartedness that truly endeared him to his people. He had a heart full of warmth and a knack for finding humour in the most unexpected places. Whether in the midst of a serious discussion or during a quiet moment, Oluwu could always find a way to bring a smile to someone's face.
Oh, the stories of romance and adventure. They were the lifeblood of our evenings, filling the air with dreams and possibilities. I could listen to them for hours, dreaming of a love as deep and enduring as the savannah itself. The vast open plains seemed to echo the endless possibilities of the heart.
Oluwu had always been drawn to stories of romance and adventure. These tales were more than just entertainment. They were a source of inspiration and hope. He would spend hours listening to the village elders recount tales of brave warriors winning the hearts of beautiful maidens. Each story was a lesson, a glimpse into the past and a guide for the future. These stories filled him with a longing for a love as deep and enduring as the savannah itself. The endless horizon mirrored his own yearning for a connection that would stand the test of time. He yearned to find a woman who would match his spirit, a woman who would laugh with him, challenge him, and share his zest for life. Someone who would be his equal in every way, sharing in both his joys and his struggles. As the Oluwarian approached, Oluwu felt a familiar stirring within him. The festival was a time of celebration, of new beginnings, and this year it held a special significance for him. This year, the festival held a different kind of excitement. There was an air of anticipation, a sense that something extraordinary was about to happen. A new family had recently joined their village, and among them was a maiden named Naserian. Her arrival had not gone unnoticed, and she quickly became the talk of the village. Her beauty was as captivating as the sunrise, her grace as mesmerizing as a gazelle's leap. Every movement she made was a dance, every glance a promise of something wonderful. Oluwu, smitten by her from the first glance, was determined to win her heart. He knew that winning Naserian's heart would not be easy, but he was ready to face any challenge for the chance to be with her. Oluwu, however, was not one for grand pronouncements or conventional gestures. He was a man of subtlety and charm, preferring to let his actions speak louder than words. He preferred to express his affections with a mischievous twinkle in his eye and a playful prank up his sleeve. His love language was laughter, and he believed that a shared laugh could bridge any gap. He believed that laughter was the language of the heart, and he was determined to make Naserian laugh. To him, every chuckle and giggle was a step closer to her heart. His pranks were never mean-spirited, always designed to elicit a smile, to catch her eye, to let her know that she was the object of his affections. Each prank was a carefully crafted message of love.
Laughter is the language of the heart, and I'll make sure Naserian knows just how much she means to me. Every laugh is a testament to my feelings for her.
One day, he replaced her water gourd with one that he had secretly filled with wildflowers. It was a simple yet thoughtful gesture meant to brighten her day. Naserian, upon tilting the gourd expecting water, was met with a cascade of vibrant blossoms. The unexpected beauty of the flowers took her by surprise. Her surprised laughter echoed through the village, reaching Olowu's ears and filling him with a sense of delight. It was a sound he cherished, a melody that played in his heart.
Oh, Olowu, you never cease to surprise me. Your pranks are always so unexpected and delightful.
Another time, he replaced the beads she was stringing for a new necklace with ones of a different color, creating a playful pattern that made her shake her head and chuckle softly. It was a small but endearing act.
Ah, Olowu and his antics. He's got the whole village laughing. His pranks are a source of joy for everyone.
Olowu's antics became a source of amusement for the entire village. His playful nature was infectious, spreading joy wherever he went. Even the elders, their faces etched with wisdom and experience, couldn't help but smile at the young warrior's attempts to court Naserian. They saw in him a spirit that was both respectful and full of life. They saw the genuine affection in his eyes, the respect with which he treated her, and they knew that his heart was pure. His love for Naserian was evident in every gesture, every prank. Naserian, though initially taken aback by Olowu's unconventional approach, found herself drawn to his playful nature and his infectious laughter. She began to see the depth of his feelings through his light-hearted pranks. She enjoyed the way he could always make her smile, even if it was at his own expense. His ability to bring joy into her life was something she had come to cherish deeply. On the eve of the Olowerian, as the moon bathed the savannah in its silvery glow, a hush fell over the village. The night was serene, with the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant calls of nocturnal creatures adding to the mystical ambience. The air vibrated with anticipation. Every villager, young and old, felt the electric charge of excitement coursing through them, knowing that tonight was special. The villagers gathered around a crackling bonfire, their faces illuminated by the dancing flames. The fire's warmth contrasted with the cool night air, creating a perfect balance. The elders, their voices husky with age, chanted ancient prayers, their words carried on the night breeze. The Olowerian had begun. These chants, passed down through generations, held the power to connect the present with the past. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows at the edge of the firelight. The villagers' murmurs grew louder, curiosity piqued. A woman draped in flowing fabric, the color of the night sky, her face partially veiled, glided into the circle. Her presence was ethereal, almost as if she had been conjured by the moon itself. Her movements were fluid, graceful, captivating the attention of everyone present. Each step she took seemed to tell a story, each gesture a piece of a larger narrative. She moved with an otherworldly grace, her body swaying in sync with the rhythm of the drums. The beat of the drums seemed to echo her heartbeat, creating a symphony of movement and sound.
Who is this enchanting dancer? Her presence is like a dream, a vision from another world. I've never seen anyone move like that before. Her dance is unlike anything we've ever witnessed.
Olowu, his eyes wide with wonder, couldn't tear his gaze away. He felt as if he was under a spell, unable to look anywhere else. He had never seen anyone move with such elegance and precision. Each movement was deliberate, yet seemed effortless. Who was this enigmatic dancer, and where had she come from? Her presence was a mystery that begged to be unraveled. Her dance was mesmerizing, her every step telling a story without words. It was as if she was communicating with the very soul of the audience. Olowu felt a strange pull towards her, an inexplicable connection that he couldn't ignore. It was as if their destinies were intertwined.
Softly. The dance of the moonlight speaks to the heart, doesn't it? It whispers secrets and dreams, connecting us all.
As the dance reached its crescendo, the mysterious woman locked eyes with Olowu. In that moment, it felt as if the universe had paused. Her gaze held his, and for a fleeting moment time seemed to stand still. It was a connection that transcended words, a silent conversation between souls. Then, with a final twirl, she vanished into the darkness as swiftly as she had appeared, leaving behind a trail of stardust and unanswered questions. The villagers were left in awe, wondering if they had witnessed a dream or reality.